Welcome to Monday's vlog. Guess where I'm sitting outside of right now? The doctor. So I got here early because I just dropped off my people. My doctor appointment is at 9:30. It's about 9 a.m. and I'm sitting in my car and I'm like, you know what? I'll update vlog, tell them what's going on, tell them what an A1C is, because I gave my results today and I haven't been hyping it up because I know I've shot up and I'm not happy and I'm kind of worried about that. But first, it's BG update time. Ended the vlog with a 90 blood sugar, really good. 11 p.m. did not correct, just went to sleep. 3:30 a.m. I was 119, took my 12 units of Levemir, and then woke up this morning expecting a 140. It was 94, which is great. At 8 a.m. took my 5 units of Levemir, and today I get my A1C results. Last time I got them, I was 6.3. I was hyping it up. I was excited because I had went from a 7.6 really high to a 6.3. For those of you who don't know, an A1C is a marker result of average 3-month blood sugar over the past 3 months. Basically your blood sugar in the past 3 months that are probably the most accurate with labs. Now we as diabetics make that our self-worth, make that mean everything. We make that mean that we're a bad person or a good person as our A1Cs. And I'm trying to get better at not trying to make it a moral thing whether my blood sugar's A1C is good or not. Obviously I want to be, hopefully in the future below the 5 range, in the 5s, in the mid 4s in the future. Right now I'm gonna assume I'm at 7.6, 7.8. I kind of have to swallow my pride right now because the doctor's gonna be like, you need to do this, do that, and I really don't want to listen to them. And I wanted to get your guys' take on this. Should I be open-minded to her suggesting me taking nutritional classes? Because I've been to one and they're horrible. They're the worst things ever. It's not the fact that they're gonna tell me eat high carb and whatnot and low fat. Well, that's huge marker, but the other part is they don't provide me any info. I'm learning way more than the basics. Don't drink soda, don't eat chips. I know that. I'm not here for that. I want to learn other things, but I don't know. Maybe I can go there and try to pull out the camera for you guys. So I'm about to go in. I got to make my first Instagram post. Today we're closed at my job, but I helped my mom at work. It's President's Day. Let's go see how this thing goes. Kind of nervous, kind of not. Just don't want to deal with the doctor. See if she writes me Traceba. Bye. Post breakfast, post first cup of coffee, time to edit yesterday's vlog. Guys, it's 1:20 p.m. Just edited the vlog, bounced it, about to type it up. Quick BG update. I was 128 at 12:30, and I looked at it, I'm like, man, that's kind of elevated. Why did I jump from 100 to 128? And I said, I'll wait another hour because it hasn't been 3 hours since I injected. That's a big rule, especially when you're taking a big bolus of insulin. 115 just 5 minutes ago, I was 100, so that's great. If I had corrected, I would have went pretty low, and we'll see where I keep going. But Well. Before I get into it, first things first, I'm the realist.
First things first, I'm the realist.
Okay, so let's get straight to it. My result of my A1C is not happy. I didn't hype it because I knew I shot up, and I was right. I am currently at 6.7. Boo! And I say boo because for the newbies, if you're older, you already know why I'm saying boo. Newbies, I follow a program by Dr. Bernstein. Dr. Bernstein recommends, he preaches normal blood sugars and not how diabetics are entitled to non-diabetic blood sugar through the law of small numbers and eating a low-carb, high-protein diet with all the other billion things that you have to do. So that's why I'm booing. I don't know where to start. I was writing down stuff on here and I was like, what am I gonna tell the vlog? I just wish I had a camera in there. This doctor, she's very firm and kind of aggressive. She's set in her ways and nothing else can, it's her way or the highway. She's not telling me to do certain things, but by her demeanor, I can tell she's pretty she thinks I'm probably gonna say something back because she knows I'm a type 1 diabetic, and I guess, a lot of things can happen when you're type 1. People have their opinions, and I understand. And when I looked at her, I was kind of blanking her out as she was talking, and I was looking at her and I'm like, okay, Ali, you can go down the route of being an asshole and answering her, which on some things you may be right, or you can make, I don't want to say an impact, but I don't want this doctor to go about her day feeling a little worse because, I answered her back. It's only going to create stress and havoc. We can't solve different philosophies over the matter of 20 minutes of interaction. I can't. So I just looked at her. I literally just the most humble. Like, she couldn't tell I was saying in my head, nope, you're wrong. Not doing that. Nope, 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 nope. She could not tell. I was just like, okay, right, gotcha. Yes, There's truth to that. What I'm trying to say is, I can't, even though if I'm right about certain things, through not my advice, but through Dr. Bernstein and other doctors that I follow and people with diabetes, I can't say anything right now. I have to keep my mouth closed because I don't have results. I'm only 21. I've had diabetes for 3 years and I'm eating shit right now. Like, my blood sugar is not great. So, like, why am I gonna try to represent a doctor and I'm making it look bad or make myself look bad, essentially? I do have to keep my mouth shut. Where I'm at right now is I'll let my results speak for it. You know, my next A1C, I'm confident it's gonna be way better. I'm shooting for the high fives, hopefully fives. Who knows? We'll see. If I get my act together, which I slowly am. I just can't speak, you know. It's a matter of being humble and swallowing my pride. I really did swallow my pride, even though the thing she said was, like, I think absurd. Last thing I want to do is create enemies, and she's not gonna be mad at me or, like, you know, take. Little does she know, Ali has 250 videos on YouTube on diabetes daily vlogs. She probably thinks I just take whatever insulin. I'm some cocky kid and I don't listen to doctors, like podcasts and the videos and the room with all the A1C goals and the books. Like, it's just funny when doctors, like, I see a doctor and I was like, man, I wish, like, one day in the future they're gonna know who I am when I walk in that doctor's office. So cocky. When I got back, I don't want to make this too long because this is going to be the meat of the vlog. Bernstein says that the ADA calculates A1Cs incorrectly. They go lower than what it actually is, just to make A1Cs look lower. I don't know how it works. I don't know if they gave me the ADA percentage. Who knows? I might be at 6.9, 7%. I don't know what they used, but I will try to calculate it. I'm just not sure, to be honest. And I forgot to get the paper, too. I'm so stupid. I need to send it to get Dexcom, send the picture of it so I can send it to the sales rep. But I forgot. She looked at me and said, oh, your sugars are good. Your A1C is perfect. And I'm like, no, it's not. That's not good. And I was gonna say, like, why do you guys think that's a good A1C? But I was like, just shut up, Ali. Shut up. So I'm trying to remember our conversation. She's like, oh, so what is your diet like? What's your blood sugars like? You know, her first thing, she's very, looked like she's about to choke me out. And I really have never said a word. Like, they don't know. Like, I have everything against, not everything. I don't have, whatever. Like, well, I've been struggling between 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. of my dawn phenomenon, hormones, just blood sugars high. You know, I'm checking at 3 a.m., 2 a.m., and it's 180. She's like, why are you checking that time? I'm like, well, that's when I take my second basal shot. And then she's in her head like, why is this idiot taking 2 basal shots? He should be taking all of it in one injection. And she talks to me like I'm a type 2 diabetic. All she talks about is, like, my food and how my blood sugar is food. Like, obviously, food's a huge factor, but she's not considering, like, I can eat, like, nothing and eat perfect and still have high blood sugars. Like, I'm a type 1 diabetic. I'm insulin dependent. And if my basal foundation is not set right, nothing will be right. I can eat the most perfect diet in the world. Low carb, high carb, whatever you consider perfect. She's like, well, you shouldn't be checking that time. Like, that was kind of her demeanor. And then she's like, what time do you eat dinner? I'm like, well, lately it's been pretty late. Not lately, it's been earlier, but historically it's been like 9:30, and sometimes I get off work late. Now it's been 7 p.m. She's like, she gave me that look like, I don't know if she meant like that's too early or too late, because I said 7 p.m. She reacted weird. 9 p.m. she reacted weird. And then she's like, what time do you eat breakfast? I'm like, 9. She's like, oh my God. You know, she's just like, see, you're going too long without food. You need more food. And I'm like, but like, this makes no sense, you know, like, it just has nothing to do with it. She's like, you need more meals, 5 meals a day, more frequently. It doesn't need to be heavy. And I'm like, so she's like, so you can keep your blood sugars balanced. That was my whole, like, that's the punchline from her. I need to eat more meals to keep my blood sugar balanced. That makes no sense. She's like, well, if you're not eating, your blood sugar is gonna spike or go low. And I'm in my head like, I was gonna ask her, because I've already said this to her and she cut me off. I was like, well, isn't the point of basal insulin to keep us steady at a fasted state? She's like, nope. The first time I said that, I was gonna say it again, and I was like, nah, I'm not saying it. The whole point, if you look up basal insulin, why am I pointing? I don't know. Basal insulin is to keep our blood sugar balanced during a fasted state, i.e. in between meals and sleeping. We don't need to eat, which Bernstein recommends you should eat breakfast, but if we weren't to eat breakfast, it doesn't mean that our blood sugar is gonna go sky high or really low. Like, That's not basal insulin. That's not like that. It got me mad, you know. But I didn't say anything. I kept my mouth shut. I'm like, look, lady, you can say whatever you want. I'm not gonna do any of this bullshit. Bad word, Ali. Bad word. That would be so funny if she's watching this, which I really doubt. I don't want to make this too long, man. I'm trying to make this like cool and fancy, but I'm sorry, guys. Like, I'm just sitting here talking to you guys, so I appreciate you guys for listening. I have a couple more things I want to say. So the end, you know, her demeanor was like kind of like, you know, why are you following your own advice? And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm following this program called the Diabetes Solution by Dr. Bernstein. And she probably like went through one ear throughout the other. Oh, he's just following a random program he found on Google or shit. Some low carb crap. And like, you know, who knows? I might be wrong. She might be like, oh, this kid's smart, or I don't know. I could care less. Like, I disagree with a lot of doctors, and this is something I'm deeply passionate about, which might be today's podcast episode. I feel like there's so much information on diabetes. Like, you go on Google right now, search how to control your diabetes, type 1 or type 2, they're gonna talk about like bitter melon or like some weird program or like avoiding 3 foods to not avoid. Make this carrot, like eat high carb, you know. And of course, I understand. I was hearing Mindful Diabetic Robbie on a podcast with Craig Casper, the Bravest podcast, and he was like, if you search diabetes care on Google search, you'll find a bunch of BS about low carb diet. And I was like, well, you're calling that BS, but your guys' A1Cs are like high, like 6s and high 5s, when Bernstein's protocol calls for a mid 4s and like high 4s. Like, I don't understand. I'm not concluding. That's not my only like punchline to why I eat low carb, but it just makes sense to me. So, side note, I told her like, hey, can I get Tresiba? Is there any way you can write it for me? She's like, no, you got to tell your specialist to do that. I don't want to do that. He's taking care of you. I'm like, well, yeah, he just is a PA too hard to write. PA is a prior authorization. An authorization to show insurance why you need a certain medication that they rejected. Obviously, I can't get accepted for Tresiba insulin. It would make my life a whole lot easier. I don't know if my Dr. Sandler, my endocrinologist, is too lazy to write it, or he just like, his brain just goes, we can't do it. No, I don't know. I'll try to fight for it. Just like, you're changing your doses too much. And then she asked me these 2 questions, which kind of like makes me mad. She's like trying to sum up my whole 3-4 months in 2 questions, as in like I did horrible just because of this. She's like, first, what was your lowest blood sugar you've seen? I'm very honest with doctors. I was like, probably 45. She's like, see, that's why you're taking too much insulin. But I'm like, my blood sugar is not controlled, not because of that one moment. Like, I could have just overcorrected, exercised too hard, or just made a simple mistake. Not because all of my insulin for the day is off because of that 45. If I'm taking too much insulin, then like, just doesn't work that way. Sorry. I know, I'm being stubborn. And then she's like, second question was, what's your highest blood sugar you've seen? It was probably 370 when I binged eat. I told her 350. She's like, it's too high. And I'm like, binge eating has nothing to do with like you taking too much, like, at least for the most part, the insulin management. That's an emotional barrier. And you can't sum up my 2 questions just like that. You got to really look at everything as a pan. Like, Ali, what are you doing in the middle of the night? How are you taking your basal insulin? Like, you cannot solve a type 1 diabetics issue over a 20-minute conversation with such a demeanor like that. You cannot. Like, if I was her, man, I would try to sit down and like say like, hey, what's going on? What are you doing? What kind of diet are you implementing? It's just different when you're a type 1 diabetic. You have a crazy level of empathy. I just wish I can find a type 1 diabetic doctor that kind of like is open to different philosophies and for diabetes care. At the same time, I'm empathetic, you know. In the future, God willing, and if I'm still alive and healthy and doing what I love to do, which is this, I can speak, you know. I can say it with pride, like, hey, this is what I eat, this is what I recommend, here's my results, I've helped this much people, blah blah blah. Like, instead of like having to be this kid where I have to sit down, bite my tongue and listen to everyone, when it's like so much bizarre information. I know I made this super long, about to work on my vlog, edit it, kind of type it up, make my second Instagram post right here, just showing people my results of my A1C. And then I got a full day of just like, you know, call the doctors, clean the kitchen, work out, get my hair cut, finally go to CVS, plan for a podcast. Thanks for listening so far. Appreciate you guys. So guys, it's 2:42, just changed, finally uploaded my vlog. My cousin called me that I haven't really seen in a while. I saw him recently, but like before that, it's been a long time. And we've been meaning to work out at his gym at Crunch in El Cajon. And he's gonna get me in because he has the thing where he pays 20 bucks a month. He could bring anyone he wants. And I'm so routine and ritual and love my workout time and love my schedule that I freak out when people ask me to do something. And he's a last minute guy and I'm not. But I had to say yes, and I wasn't like pleasing him. I've been putting it off, so I was like, you know what, it's good timing. I'll just finish up the vlog. He said he's gonna come pick me up. I don't know if I'm gonna get him on the vlog. I don't know if he's cool with that, but I'll be sure to show you guys my workout. And I don't even know what he wants to do. He does like a lot of like pull-up stuff, and like I'm sure like it's probably stuff that's gonna keep my blood sugar almost raising me, not dropping me, but I'm gonna check right now. I am a bit nervous, but I'm just nervous when I don't like hang out with people I haven't seen in a while, or just people I'm not around with a lot. I'm at 125 right now. I don't know if I want to dose. I don't think I'm gonna dose. I'm gonna ask him what we're gonna do, but I'm gonna take insulin with me just in case in my bag. We'll kind of go from there. If he wants to do what I want to do, then I'll probably dose like 1 unit or so, but I'll keep y'all posted. And I want to say, I want to come into the expectation of the workout of not really thrilling me. Like what gets me really happy in a workout is when I really sweat, warm up good, zone into my music. Like you guys know I'm an introvert, so like that zone time is great for me. I have to like bear with like, Ali, it can't be perfect. Like just enjoy the workout, do what you can, kind of adapt. I mean, if I can get an extra burn, get a burn. Not like saying he's gonna go soft. I mean, like he's way bigger than, he's really strong. He's like way older than me too. I think he's in his late 30s. I don't know, probably early 30s. But it's okay. I'll just adapt and we'll see where we go.
This is the mighty Ali. Ali, my trainer. My trainer.
He's paid. Thanks, man.
Yo, this is the mighty Ali. 1 kebab sandwich and he's ready to rock. Yo, the world star.
Such a clown stick.
One more rep, bro.
Alright. Smuggle. Boom, orange.
Gosh, that is cool.
Alright guys, I just got home. I didn't check my blood sugar at all in the gym. I just felt like I was rushed and I didn't really sweat. I got a good workout, but man, I'm really sore from yesterday's workout, and I worked out the same muscle groups, but it was cool. Kind of like trained him a bit. My cousin Nasir, it's his name. Yeah, I'm gonna check my blood sugar, see if I need to. I'm sure I'm like in the 150, 160 range. Like it was stuff that brings up my blood sugar, so we'll see. So I'm back at Clubs again. I'm hoping they're open this time. Yesterday I came here and they were closed because Ali needs a haircut ASAP. Literally looked at my barber normal. I was like, do whatever you want, don't care, I do the same thing every day, I trust you, even if it's bad, it grows back. But it looks weird on my face, but I think I have to just get used to it. It's not too bad. The only thing I don't like about it is everyone does this haircut. I'm an outcast. So it's about 6:10 p.m. have not eaten from my workout. I'm pretty sure my blood sugar is 90, 100 range from post-workout effect. Blood sugar drop, whatever. I went to CVS. I thought I was gonna get Novolog, but they didn't make that refill yet, so I'll call them probably tonight or tomorrow because it's expiring in 2 days, or the 28-day mark. And I know some people say don't throw it away. I'm gonna just follow the rules, go by the book. Don't want to risk anything. Third Instagram post right now before I shower. 6:45, 119, hasn't moved that much. I'm not feeling it. I feel weird. I'm weird to change. Ears are on fire. So guys, I bolused at 7 p.m. It's about 7:25 right now. 1 unit in my right shoulder, kind of rotating to bring that 120 to the 90-ish range. And I took 6.1 unit of R in my far left side of my obliques, kind of, not muscle, but like right here. Dinner's cooking. I took out the chicken breast, unfroze it, cleaning the kitchen before Mom gets back from her vacation. She'll be here later tonight. I just want to make sure the house is clean, and I'm hungry. Cucumber, salt, lemon, celery, almonds, walnuts, 2 chicken breasts that I just cooked in the air fryer, arugula, more in there, egg whites with mozzarella in between, just like breakfast. I might eat that other chicken breast, we'll see, but let's eat. Vlog family, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. This is a long vlog, I know, and if you made it this far, I truly, my hand is on my heart. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. It means a lot. Comment down below. Hit that like button. I didn't eat the 3rd chicken breast. I might eat it later. I don't know. It's 8 p.m. Just wash the dishes. House kitchen is looking clean before mom gets here. Her flight lands. And yeah, I'm going to edit this vlog. 9 p.m. I'll take my 11-meter shot. As you guys know, I'll check my blood sugar. Update you guys tomorrow. Drink my ice drink. And as always, I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.